right across, there's public parking. And if you go there at night or during the day, you'll see that there's plenty of parking space. I also know that when I'm leasing a commercial space, that if they want a lot of parking spaces, they can go to the outlet mall. The downtown square is more of a walkability. It's more of a, you come down to it to see the atmosphere and to walk store to store. It will never be a drive up and you'll always get a parking space up on the square. It's not going to happen. But if you go half a mile off, there are plenty of parking spaces to be had to be able to walk to the store that you're looking for.
I guess what I'm saying is two things. One, we have a lot more parking than we think we have downtown. We need to enforce the laws we have in place for the 2-hour parking. We need to put quality signage on the city parking lot so people actually know they can use it, because they all think it's Wells Fargo because they have a huge sign and we have a 2x1 sign. And then lastly, let's listen to the professionals and let's do what they tell us to do. Thanks. As it relates to parking, one thing that I think we fail to overlook is we've got 2-hour parking all over downtown. And speaking on behalf of a lot of the tenants that we put in buildings downtown and the merchants, I think you'll find if we enforce the 2-hour parking that we have downtown, you'd see a lot more available parking. Second thing is that there's a phrase in retail that the mice will find the cheese. You know, and if you go to the West End, nobody thinks twice about parking in a parking lot, pay $2 and walk 4 or 5 blocks to get to where they're going. Now, I'm sure when they developed the West End at the beginning, it wasn't that way. You know, here in Texas, we're pretty spoiled. We like to park right in front of the place we're going to. So if you go down by Fuzzy's, you'll see people making all those laps, Fuzzy's and Roosters, when they could park in the city parking lot and walk 50 yards and be in there eating already by the time they found a spot. But over time, I think what we'll see in the entertainment district especially, if we provide the parking and we have the city lot, we need to put the nice big sign on there so people know it's there. But the mice will find the cheese. The people will park in the city-provided parking. And I believe what you're going to see from Jacobs, and I really want to applaud the city for hiring Jacobs and the group, the consultant that we've hired. I also sit on the downtown task force, and they are absolute pros at what they do. And I think whatever they tell us we should do is what we should do.